themselves into on this. What is it? Freaky Friday? Freaky Friday. You already know the center hop on chopping it with individuals. See what's cracking with everybody. You know, what's the word on the town is going down? The word of the curve, you heard me. It's a beautiful day here in Southern California. Nice, clear skies. It's like about 83. So, ain't nothing better than that. My boys to be out and about and, you know, living it up. But you already know we at work like always. But I decided to, see what's cracking with everybody. And now, for those who were wondering, I did upload some videos onto my other channel, right? Especially one that I know several subscribers were asking about. I wasn't uploaded to this one, but then I just ended up uploading it to the other channel, which was on how YouTube works, right? I showed the actual video, right? So it's not just me talking; it's the actual, video on how does the YouTube Studio app work, right? Where I get to show like how YouTube is actually run when you're a content creator, like how do you get your information and how do you know this isn't that. So I show the workings of that, because like I said, I don't mind being transparent. I know other people for some odd reason have a problem with that, but what up, Cholo? What's crying like it, my boy? Que dice la buena vida, carnal? How's that good life? How's your Friday treating you today? Like Craig said, today was a good day. That Friday song, that's a classic right there. Because he always makes chingon shit. I feel like Ice Cube, should get more credit, just like Dre on Dre's level. I don't know why people always tend to leave him out of the conversations when we're talking about like West Coast, chingones. I feel like he should be more talked about than Snoop Dogg, but for some odd reason, Snoop Dogg gets more praise. What's cracking like you, Mr. Pasa? What you getting yourself into, Ishi? But in my opinion, I felt like Ice Cube was better than Snoop Dogg. But somehow Snoop Dogg is the one that blew up. I mean, Ice Cube blew up too, but I feel like more people fuck with Snoop Dogg. Have you or your friends ever seen a UFO in the hood? Nah, my boy. Maybe when we were like on drugs. Right? But we never seen no UFO. We seen a lot of crazy shit, but not a UFO. I mean, there's some homies that claim that they seen stuff, but you gotta take that with a grain of salt because, they were high and hadn't slept for like a few days, so. Take that what you want from them. But you'll be surprised the kind of crazy shit that you'll be seeing at 3 a.m. What's crazy like in Derek? What you getting yourself into, my boy? Any day free and not hungry is a good day. That is true. Or paranormal stuff like Bigfoot or ghosts. Nah. I mean, the homies claim that there's spots that are like haunted and shit like that, but every time we have went, I ain't never seen shit. But then again, the homies are like religious, so I can understand why they would believe that they seen stuff, right? But I always look at it from the logical sense to it, like, then how'd you explain that door closing? Like, well, the wind traveling through the home does close doors, bro. You not know how wind works. Like, hey, fool, you think you know everything, huh? Nah, bro, it's just that that's how science works, my guy. Stuff does affect other stuff, my guy. Hey, you hear that? Like, why is the house making that sound? Was the materials cooling down, so it's retaking its form, my guy? Do you not know how heat works? All day they're getting, hit with beams of fucking sun rays, bro. You don't think that it's gonna affect the materials in one way or another? And what does he do? He inflates things, no? It expands things. What happens to those things when they cool down? They go back to their regular shape. That's why you get all those creaks and cracks. But like I said, people are gonna see it their way. It's like it's hard, and I understand why they see it that way, right? Because I mean, if people believe in devils and gods and stuff like that, then they'll believe in witches and ghosts and monsters, and because who's for people to say that, that's dumb that people believe in that. Like, but you're telling them to believe in the devil? It's the same shit, bro. You're telling them to believe in one magical monster creature, then who's to say that these other things ain't real? Then, if that could be real, then everything else could be real. Come on now. Like, if that could be real, then everything else can be real too, bro. That's why people see it that way. Getting ready for work payday. That's right. Motivation. What are your thoughts on homeless people trying to establish homes, abandoned houses, and then get kicked out by their owner? Well, yeah, they can't be doing that. Those squatters, bro. Like, come on now. You know what I mean? It's like, you understand that that's not how the world works, bro. And it's like, so why would you think of doing that? Like, and then you can't be mad when you're getting kicked out. You know what I mean? Because there's places for individuals to, sleep, right? They just don't want to go to those places, right? Because they just don't want to follow rules. You know what I mean? They want to be able to do whatever they want to do. But you already know, it's not how it works. I'm going to give my dog pink eye and ask for donations like those. Serio? I don't know, my boy. I wouldn't know nothing about that. Some guy said he saw mini grays when he was coming down from his high. Yeah, maybe. When you high, you go see a lot of shit, my boy. Especially depending what you high on. Oh, you'll be seeing all kinds of shit. Because your mind will make you. The brain is such a powerful thing, bro. People will literally, it will make you think and hear shit, bro, and see shit. Your brain will literally make you hear and see things, bro. No lie. People think that people be making up that shit or making up their behaviors. It's no. The human brain is powerful, my guy. And sensitive at the same time. Arizona tapping in. That's right. Shout out to Arizona. Homeless people that do that are too lazy to work and pay. Yeah, exactly, bro. They want to have their cake and eat it too, bro. They refuse to take responsibilities. There's Salvadorians taking over abandoned buildings in Juarez. And there's Mexicans taking over Sweden, and there's Martians taking over the Donald Trump speech. Everyone's taking over. Nah, you do get a lot of, like, how can I say? You do get a lot of different ethnicities that land on the Mexican border, right? When they don't end up getting how can I say through, and they just get left in Mexico, right? So you have people that are from Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, Ecuador, Peru. So you get a lot of people that come from different places right there in Mexico. So that is true. You know what I mean? Because they're not gonna take them all the way fucking back to their place, right? They'll drop them off there, and then the Mexican government will have to take them from there back to their border, right? Because yes, people do get deported from Mexico, bro. They do. As Salvadorians and Guatemalans, they get deported back to their lands too, bro. So I find it really, funny when people be like, "Oh, how can they be deported?" Like, what? The Mexican government does the same thing, bro. And those people, the Mexican citizens, they be saying deport those motherfuckers back to their towns, their lands. They do, bro. You know what I mean? No lie, they do be saying that shit. No, que se vayan para atrás, hijo su puta madre. If you know, if you're really there interacting with people, then you know what I'm talking about. You get to see these problems firsthand. So when people be saying that that's cruel or that's unfair, like, bro, they be doing the same shit over there, my boy. You know what I mean? And then, but I get called the bad guy just because I pointed out, like, hey, yeah, bro, don't point it out, though. Like, nah, fuck that. If we're going to keep that shit fair, we're going to keep it 100. We can keep it fair all across the playing field. Shadow, do you see the shadow? For the Grammy. Oh no, that's the one I had to scope out. You know what? Let me screenshot this that way I don't forget. There we go. That way I don't forget to fucking scope that shit out. It's a reminder now. Yeah, I completely, like forgot, bro. I got out and, I got on the game with my son and completely flew my head. He was practicing while I was at work, bro, because I lost. And he was like, nah, I wasn't practicing. And then I seen that he was playing earlier. Like, man, you lying. He was practicing. He was training. Because normally in NBA, bro, I got that shit on lockdown. And I've been noticing he's been getting better. Supposedly he hasn't been practicing. He just says that I've been getting whacker and whacker. But I checked and it shows that he was been practicing. He'd be like $1. Like, pal, you really gonna make me steal your $1? Come on now. What's good, Johnny V? Well, it's bad for people overall because of the extra poop everywhere. Unemployed. Well, there's a lot of problems. I don't know if those happen to be some of them. They might be. Who's to say? It's right there, right? But it'd be crazy. Shannon Sharp was clapping them cheeks. Damn. Hey, wait, is Shannon Sharp married? Is he married? Or is he divorced? Is he married, though? I don't really know if he's married. He probably is, though. Or he's probably divorced. A lot of them fools are divorced. Is that crazy how many people with money are divorced, huh? It's like, what's that guy's name? Tony Parker from the Spurs. Apparently he was with the most, according to the world, the most gorgeous woman in the world or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't even know who the fuck she was. But his wife or whatever. And he ended up cheating on her. And he's like, damn, my boy. Not even because supposedly you're with this, dime piece. That's what I be telling people. It's not about the looks, bro. You know what I mean? People think that that has a lot to play with it, but it has actually nothing to do with it. It's actually human emotion. It's actually quite interesting if you dive into it. Is divorced. Oh, I see. Yeah, I figured. Most of them individuals are divorced. They've been divorced and married like 30 times. Like, for example, what's her name? J-Lo? How many times has she been married already? Like 12? She has more rings than fucking Bill Russell already. She got more rings than fucking Jordan. Yo, YouTube historian in a way. Like a YouTube historian in a way like your content. Oh yeah, Simon. Just giving an insight on people of overall the areas that they live in, right? Why you should, always keep your kids at a close distance and always, wonder where they're at and what they're doing. Because shit is real out there. And if you ain't willing to be a parent, then the streets will raise your kids, bro. That's real talk. Eva Longoria. There you go. What is she? Is she like an actress or what is she? I don't even know who the fuck she was, bro, to be honest with you. I was absent for a good while, so I'm not really too familiar with celebrities and all that shit. We wasn't tapped in for the longest. J-Lo. That was an MVP. She's been married like 7 times already. Maybe, or more. So brag about Lamborghinis be like the worst. That makes car so special. Yeah, seriously, bro. Like, bro, my shit could hit like, like 2 some. Like, well, what good is that, bro? Speed limit is 35, my guy. I don't know what to tell you. And you're not even going to be, even if it wasn't, but you're not going to be able to even hit that, bro. There's going to be all kinds of cars. You have to drive the speed limit regardless. You got to take it. Or you afford the Lambo, then you're probably ain't worried about the ticket. It's an inconvenience either way. And like, bro, it's all right. I'm still going to get to our destination, bro. So it's cool. Butterflies around the Lambo. Like, where's the destination, bro? I'll be there. All right? I guarantee you I'll make it just like you'll make it. Yes, Eva Longoria was Latin actress from a Ministers a TV show. Oh, Desperate. All right, Desperate Housewives. I think I heard of that show. I think my wife has watched that before. Oh, well, yeah. I ain't the only one. There's been like so many of them too. Not just athletes, but like rappers. Even look at Bill Gates. Bill Gates is divorced. No, legitimately, Bill Gates is divorced because he was caught cheating. That's funny. Bill Gates was caught cheating and he got divorced. Should be crazy. Like, damn, bro, not even Bill Gates. They got him. That's how you know that people don't know no loyalty, bro, in this world. You know what I mean? It's crazy. In Texas, the speed limit are less strict than California. Oh, serio? Speed limit in Texas is like 70 on a regular street. I'm from, but I got mad respect for keeps it real. I said, my G, been watching your content. Hey, likewise, my boy. Hey, I send my respects towards your way too. Got that. You know, we all brown right here, my boy. We are humans. It is what it is, you know. Did you know that is doing a show tomorrow? Are they? All right, shit. I'll scope that shit out for sure. I like when older groups get back together. You know, a lot of these, you know, like legendary, you know, groups of rappers, they should get together and drop a cipher, bro. That shit would be clean. You know, have some of the best ones. I know that Nas tried to do it in his last album, right? When he had like King T and he had like a bunch of people on that one track. But that track was he had Ice-T as well. But that track was mid. I felt like they could have got harder on that motherfucker. Like they should drop it like on some old school boom bop type shit, bro. You know, like back in the days. And that would be legendary. Just have the best artists on the same track. I know that nowadays people do ciphers, right? They drop ciphers, you know, and they are, you know. What do you think about the? I don't think I have scoped them out. Tiger Woods cheat. Oh yeah, there you go, Tiger Woods too. I forgot about that fool. That fool was a cheetah. He said he liked them white women. RP serio. I'll be some clean shit. Because I felt like even back in the days, I felt like the West had the better beats, right? The West Coast, you know, like came with better beats, but I felt like the East Coast just always had better bars, though. Like overall lyrically bars, you know, they came more, you know, lyrical, while the West was more, you know, the beats were more banging, you know, in my personal opinion, you know, so you get the best of both worlds. That's why whenever you would have these individuals on each other's tracks, those tracks were always banging, though. Because you kind of got to see their skills now on a different type of beat, right? Like on a different type of, you know, atmosphere to them, right? It's one of the reasons why Eminem is so great whenever they feature him. Like whenever a rapper features Eminem on their track, that's why Eminem always kills it, and that's why he's probably always the best one on that track. But that's because those ideas and those beats are not Eminem's ideas and beats, right? He was just featured on their ideas and their beats. Because when he comes with his own, it's always like, like those beats are always like, really wasn't feeling that. I just saw I just saw today footage of Ice Cube and Dove C and JD, and then they're performing on stage. Oh yeah, there's several of that. Are you going to see the show like tomorrow? Shit, I'll probably scope that out. Oh no, but wait, what time though? Because the fight's tomorrow. You are Mexican, Native American? Mexican American. You should do a vlog. You're the OG. I know OG, my boy. I'm just me. You know what I mean? I don't proclaim to be OGs, you know? I could only be me. And the reason why I just don't like do the vlogs and stuff like that, it's just I'm not trying to come on here to paint myself a certain way, right? Like I'm not trying to, convince people to see me a certain way, right? Like, I'm not looking for how could I say recognition, you know? Because I feel like that's the only reason why I would do some shit like that. You get what I mean? Like an actual person, you mean? No. Like covering neighborhoods, yeah, but not like going in person, right? Because there's a difference when it comes to the law, and that's just the reason why. It gets complex, but California laws are stupid. They are. I had made a video the last time talking about that, like knowing your California laws, because it gets fucking stupid on what people can do and what they can't do, and the reasons for it. That just make no sense, but and everything has a loophole to top it off. Hey, but I guess that's the way it is, no? It's all good. It's all good though. Shut up, bro. Watch all your stuff live. Hey, I appreciate the support, my guy. Serio, I do. Yeah, and the videos will still keep dropping, you know what I mean? But like as an actual actual going and doing hood vlogs and stuff like that, that's just stuff that I just don't dive into, because that's stuff that, law enforcement, could, crack you down for, compared to where you're covering a neighborhood and you're talking about back then, right? And showing, just like old school photos of homies together. It's a lot different than a video showing individuals in an area that they're not supposed to be in, possibly committing crimes. You get what I mean? Like as it's happening in the moment, right? Right, and then they could use okay, well, this video's fresh and new, right? So if anything happens, then they could grab that and use that as evidence, right? You can tell that they were in this location. Look, here's proof of that, and that's just the reason why I just don't go into that, compared to where they can't grab nothing, like let's say from my videos, and try to use that in court. You get what I mean? Like I said, when it just comes to the California laws, it gets complex. You know what I mean? But that's why I always make sure to do my homework. That way I know, that everything's all gravy. You know what I mean? Before gangsters were scared of cameras. No, it's different. They were never scared of cameras. That's one thing that I hear people say, but it is not true though, because even since back then they were doing interviews, right? You see them on Fox, on the news stations. That there's several of them that you can even find here on YouTube that they did back then. Not only that, but you had Teen Angel magazine. I don't know if people remember Teen Angel magazines, but they're old school magazines that will show pictures of life in the barrio, right? And you see homies posted there with their straps and gang signs and everything like that. And these are magazines that were around since back in the days with the OGs. You feel me? And that's just the same as a video or anything else that people are putting out nowadays, bro. They're showing themselves and the guns and the gang signs. So there's no difference from what they're doing there, right, to what they're doing now. You feel me? People say it like that because they think that that's how it was, but they forget that, because you got all this, and that, which is the same as what people are putting out nowadays. It was never like that, right? Because people see it's ridiculous to think that this thing was supposed to be a secret or secretive, right? Like, this group is not supposed to be, telling people what it is or showing themselves and stuff like that. But it's like, dissect what a gangster is. They post up in their barrios. So already showing that they belong to this gang. They're posted out there. They're tagging on the walls, letting everyone know that this is their turf. They have their neighborhoods on their shirts, hats, belts, tattoo as much as possible, as big as possible. And everybody that passes by, they're letting them know, hey, what's up? This is my neighborhood, and woo. Right? So everything that they're doing is already letting the people know that they're gang members from these areas, and this is who they are. Right? And those people that they're hitting up, they could just go and tell other people. You feel me? Because that's what they want. You know what I mean? Everything that they do is for people to know who they are. So far different from what it's supposed to be secretive. Because nothing that they do is secretive. Because if they do something that's secretive, right? Like if they don't want to get the neighborhood or if they're not proud to represent it, they're gonna be called rankers or they're scared. Hey dog, well, you're scared to represent the neighborhood, homie. You a ranker, dog. Hey, like this foot on. You get me? You're gonna get grilled for it. So everything that they do is the complete opposite of what a secret is. You know what I mean? Like you see the mobsters, you know, in the movies and stuff like that, they don't tag and post up and have tattoos and stuff like that, right? Because that's completely different, right? But since in those movies they use the term gangster, and these individuals refer as gangsters, that people thought that gangsters move this way, like the mob movies, when it's not the same thing. A mobster is not the same as a gangster. But people didn't know the difference, right? So they just confused the lifestyle and thought that it was all the same and that it all runs one way when that's not how it works. Because like I said, everything a gangster does is the complete opposite of what a secret is. Because if you're really trying to keep it a secret, you wouldn't post up out there. You wouldn't tag. You wouldn't have it tattooed on you. You wouldn't be telling people. You feel me? Because there's no difference from doing it out there and letting everyone know in public and doing it in camera. Because it's the same thing. You're still letting the vast audience know. So it's still the same, you know? But like I said, people just say it that way because they see the errors now, right? And they just want to separate themselves from the mistakes that these individuals nowadays do. You feel me? Like if they did different. Even to the point where people be like, "Are they nowadays? These youngsters just want to shoot each other and kill each other and carry guns. That's all these youngsters want to do. They don't get down like back in the days, like back in our days. Back in our days, we had the highest murder rate, my guy. We had the highest shooting rate and highest murder rate ever. So how is it that these youngsters all they want to be doing is shooting each other, this and that, when our times were the highest times of gun violence? So our time was using guns more than these times. Hey, you can go and argue with the statistic, bro. Facts are facts. But it's crazy how people will spin the narrative, though. You know? Like, nah, truth of the matter is that, nah, bro, guns were always being used, bro, at the same amount. Like, don't try to act noble and stuff like that. Like, when individuals be saying that, like, it's crazy. It's a trip, though. So problems like this have always, you know, well, this shit has always worked this way, right? You know, but like I said, people will always tell their versions. Do you know about KWS Gang, not the 18th Street Click? Though they stated, yeah, Simon, yeah. I actually know a few individuals from there. The like original, the taggers before they were, you know, what they were, right? And it's a trip, the history and all that. And you know what's crazy? That they're not the only one that has happened or that is like that, right? Or like, you know, you have certain members that get into, you know, the hood and establish it as a clique, and then the clique itself becomes a neighborhood and runs it like that. So this is not the first time, right, that like something like this, you know, occurs. It's a trip, right? But you're always gonna get like that. Like I said, you know, you're just gonna have different opinions. But yeah, KWS was one of the well-known tagging crews, you know, from back in the days, bro. Kings with Style. You know, they definitely got up and they had talented artists in their thing, bro. They knew how to bomb piece and all that. They had skillful, you know, some of the best, probably some of the best. Because I mean, it's cool. Orale. Yeah, Simon, that's cool right there. Yeah, you know, I had a homie that stayed right there, and then yeah. But the good thing is that they gave them people feria though. But you know, when they bought the property. But yeah, that's scandalous though, huh? and they're not the only one that has happened to. You ever even had it happen to Loma Vista place right there on Bell? They tore down all those apartments to put the middle school right there, the Orchard Middle School. You know. And in other areas too, they get demolished, you know, just to put like schools and everything. They tear down a lot of these old school barrios, thinking that like that it will stop the gang or slow it down. But it never has. It never has, because it has never worked. You know what I mean? They have tried to do that so many times, bro. There's so many neighborhoods, you know, a witness of this, and those gangs are still around, bro. They are. It's because the government, they don't understand, bro. They don't understand. They think that it's it's the areas that's the problem, and it's not the areas, bro. You know what I mean? It's the mentalities, bro. So you can change it, you can gentrify, you could do, put expensive thing. It's not gonna change anything, bro. It's not. They don't understand. They don't understand the mentals. They think that they have the answers, but they refuse to listen. So if they refuse to listen to the actual source of the problem, then how are they expecting to fix a problem that that they have no knowledge on? Got a dog right here barking at me, bro. What I do to you? I didn't even do nothing to you. He's tripping, bro. I don't want any problems, my boy. It's because I said dog and he thought I was talking to him. No, I wasn't talking to you, fool. De la rayo. No mames. Ay, ay, ay. Los chancludos. Eso es todo. No, yours is good, though. De la rayo. De la rayo. Double meaning. Serio, that perro wants to get down, eh? He's mad dogging me right now, eh? Are you mad dogging me, Holmes? Hey, likewise, for those who are interested, go subscribe to M-Star Media. Her channel. She's got good content. Yeah, he's mad at something. I don't know what he wants. He just came out of nowhere and just started barking. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he left already, bro. I was about to get off and get down, bro. Shit, he was finna. Oh, damn it! Now I was just playing, bro. I was just fucking around. And he came back. He was like, "What? You talking shit?" Like, no. All right, but ladies and gentlemen, my lunch is over. We got to get back to it. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and we out.